Hello, everyone. Welcome to the $1 million Facebook group for window cleaners and pressure washers. This is our inaugural live stream where we're going to invite you and welcome you to the show and to this group. I want to take a moment and share with you my vision for this community, why I created it, what you can get out of it, and what you can learn to take this next year and beyond spectacular for your business. And before I jump into that, go into the comments, say hi, give us your name, where you're from, and we'll get a little intro started. And what I want to do for you inside this video is I want to talk vision. I want to talk about what you can expect, how you can win big in your business. And as I get this live stream going, it was important that I do something like this with you to kick off things and talk about why I decided to start this Facebook group. And for those that don't know me, my name is Jim Dubois. I am founder of Squeegee Pros. We're a window cleaning, pressure washing, gutter cleaning company. We also do Christmas lighting. We have a residential division. We clean approximately 500 to 600 homes per month. We have a storefront division where we're right at about that 3,500 storefront mark, all recurring. And then we have a large commercial division, which is more of an intermittent pipeline of jobs that come in. I took this company from the ground zero and took it to $3,000 a month, to $30,000 a month, to well over $300,000 per month. In fact, Christina, are you on? Christina, she is my company president. She runs the show at Squeegee Pros. She's been with me now for over 16 years, and I wanted to formally welcome her onto this live stream. I recently brought Christina on as a partner, and she's been very instrumental in taking us to the multi-million dollar mark. But if I go back in time, I would go to conventions, I would meet so many people that were just so excited about their business, but they were stuck and they were struggling in their business growth, the development. They were stuck on things like marketing, hiring people, building in the systems, mastering their numbers, and there's so many different things that go along to building a successful business. And they, like so many, well, they just weren't good at the business side, right? We're good at window cleaning, we're good at pressure washing, we're good at the technical side, the technician side, but the business side, well, it's a different ball game. And you know what? It's not their fault. They don't have college courses for this. You can't just take a pill and have it all figured out. We're kind of like left to our own devices to figure all this stuff out on our own. So I saw this void, and it was a void that needed filled. People needed help. So I started another company called windowwashingwealth.com or pressurewashingwealth.com. They both go to the same place. And I started this company in 2017. And it's a high level, niche specific coaching company that teaches my clients the step by steps to walk them down the pathway to bringing in this business knowledge so that they can exceed that $500,000, $1 million mark faster without all the mistakes. So this group, and the reason why I started this Facebook group, is for us to have a place where we can provide this value, gain knowledge and strategies, have resources and guides to kind of lean on and answer these burning questions that we all have, and help you get the traction that you need to start growing and getting to the next level, whatever that might be in your business. And I want to help you avoid a lot of the mistakes that I've made. And believe me, I've probably made them all. But would something like this be valuable in the Facebook group? If so, type yes in the comments. In fact, I want to pause for a second and start with a question. For those of you that are in the business right now that are exceeding revenues in excess of $100,000 a year annually, and this is a requirement to be in the group, go to the comments real quick right now and And I want you to share with me your number one frustration that you have in your business. Maybe it's lead flow. Maybe it's recruiting. Maybe it's training. Maybe it's the slower months like right now, bringing systems in, or maybe you're looking to expand or bring somebody into your office. Go into the comments and share what that roadblock is, that frustration is, or what it is that's slowing you down in your business growth. The information that we'll gather from this, well, it'll help me, it'll help my team, but it'll also help us to know what to talk about, what to share, what the group wants, so we can all win big in this business building endeavor together. And we'll have all of this inside this Facebook group. So the foundation to a lot of these challenges, frustrations, roadblocks, if you will, where they're basically systems and processes. Getting your foundation right so that you can start to scale, which is stuff I love to go deep into. And many of you are, well, you're going to get some great stuff here. And some of you are going to see a transformation occur in your business just by being a part of this group, by just hanging out here. And some of you may even want more, maybe even becoming a client of mine, where we'll go deep into the weeds of what's missing in your business, what's broken, maybe what's needed in your business. And we'll begin a business remodel. We'll begin a marketing makeover, taking you by the hand with personal one-on-one instruction and coaching and mentorship, guaranteed to get your results. And I don't want anyone on here thinking I'm some kind of guru who got into this business and had that magic touch. I don't. I am far from it. I had to figure all this stuff out on my own, like we're all trying to do, right? I had to figure out how to get leads, how to increase my lead flow. But I will tell you, Squeegee Pros today, we're generating between 500 and 700 leads per month. I had to figure out how to get good employees that would stay, how to find leadership, pull up leadership, bring in leadership, and how to break through that 7-figure mark. And that was a big dream of mine. I just wasn't good at all this stuff. And over the years, I guess through just sheer grit and determination, the pieces of this complicated business puzzle began to come together. One by one, these dots, if you will, started to connect. And these are problems I was experiencing, like most of us. I was a small fledgling window cleaner trying to make it. And I will never say that I've made it. But because these dots finally started to connect, it's taken us well beyond that $300,000 a month mark. And you know what? I want these same dots to connect for you. And this Facebook group is a way for me, my team, to give back. And I wanted to create a group that talks about this stuff and share this stuff with you. So over the next few days and weeks, pay attention to the posts that I'll be dropping and the value that we'll be putting in here. We're going to be doing live trainings on here for free. You'll be notified prior through Facebook Messenger and email. We're also going to be asking you lots of questions to get data points from you on what you need most so we can help you. I want you to participate in the engagement and get involved. This is where the value will be. And for those of you that have interest, I'll be offering some things that I have for sale. My book, How to Build a Dream Window Cleaning Business in Record Time, is on Amazon. I highly encourage you to read it. My self-study course and my world-class business coaching program for those needing more faster. Some of you in the next few months will become a paying client of ours, and it will be one of the best decisions you'll ever make in your business. In fact, on today, we have what we call in Window Washing Wealth black belts. These are clients of mine, even coaches of mine, that have exceeded $84,000 a month in consistent revenue. And I'm going to share a couple of their stories. I can see Greg is on here. Greg I met at the huge convention. This was maybe 5 years ago. He was, if it's okay to say, he was right around $4,000 a month when we met. He was very, very new in the business. and we've taken him over $200,000 a month in 4 years. I know Jason is on here. Here's a gentleman that was in the business for a few years. Was knocking on that $100,000 annual revenue mark. 4 years later, over almost between 900,000 and 1 million, all hats off of his head, just like Greg. I can see Roger's on here. Roger's got an incredible story. I mean, here was a person that was in the business 10 years at the $100,000 annual mark also. 4 years, we took him to beyond $1 million a year in revenue. He's a different person today. And so many that are on here. We have a client, Pete. He's developing an incredible story where he was in the business over 20 years, got to the $265,000 annual mark, the epitome of stuck, right? Doubled his revenue to $530,000 in 12 months, and then redoubled it again almost to $911,000 12 months later. This is what this is all about. Brian, he's my vice president of operations. Here's a guy that I was after for 9 months, leadership, right? Trying to bring in the right people to just help us continue to scale. He took my residential division, one arm behind his back, and just totally took it to a whole nother level. And this is what this is all about, talking about this kind of stuff. So here's what I'm going to do for you. I have a free, easy to read 27-page report called Learn How a Completely Different Approach to Window Cleaning and Pressure Washing Took Me from Broke to 7 Figures. There's some good stuff in this 27-page report. If you want first dibs on this, being on this live stream, go to the comments and write the word first. And Annie's my assistant. She's on here with us today. She will private message you to get this report. And to make sure you receive this private message, make sure you add me on Facebook, sending me a friend request. And Annie, can you type into the comments how to add me on Facebook as a friend for those that may not know? So if interested in this 27-page report, just go in the comments, write the word first, and we'll private message you and get this to you. And it looks like we've got several comments lining up in here in the comments. Love having everybody on here. This is just so great to see this happening. I'm so excited about this. Next, I'm going to make sure I don't forget. When you go into this new Facebook group that we're creating here, and this is important on this live stream, go to the top of the group and you'll see what is called the welcome post. Read through this post and follow the instructions inside. Introduce yourself, where you're from, what are you looking to accomplish, and be sure to follow me on Facebook so you're first to be notified on special trainings that we'll be doing. So, how many on right now would love to take their company beyond 500,000 annually or even the 7-figure mark? If this is you, type me in the comments. And again, we're getting data points here. Who wants to go where? What we want to do in this group is take you by the hand and help you with things like increasing revenue, finding A-player employees that want to come to work, what systems to bring in when, how to find hidden revenue, equipment talk, chemical talk, supply talk, skill set talk, and so much more. We're creating a community around that. Will this be helpful? This is why I call it the $1 Million Facebook group, because it's for those wanting to build larger businesses and start getting some of these position hats off of your head. And I have to tell you, this group is private. It's exclusive. It's not for everybody. You have to be invited in. In fact, you're not allowed in this group if you're not in the business already. And you have to be doing at least $100,000 in annual revenue. And this is not just technician talk. And yes, we're going to be talking skill sets and all those great things as well. But we're going to also go higher level. And we're going to talk shop, business acumen, how to scale, how to force growth. I want everyone here speaking the same language, the language of window cleaning, pressure washing, business strategies, and how to get where we all want to go. I want this group to be, I want it to be special and overloaded with value. This is why I started it. We're going to be doing regular live streams. We're going to be doing strategy talk. We're going to have live interviews and Q&A platforms. You're going to see different posts coming on here to help your business. We're here to support you. This group is, it's not just a place for me to be a mentor, but a place for you to contribute your value too. What's working in your business? It's about the community as a whole. I want this to be your primary number one place to go for all things window cleaning, pressure washing, skill sets, and business knowledge as I ramp this group up. So as we go into a wrap, here's a quick recap. One, special to those on the live stream, if you want my free 27-page report, how a completely different approach to window cleaning and pressure washing took me from broke to seven figures, go in the comments, write the word first. We'll private message you to get it to you. Two, to make sure you receive this private message, make sure you add me on Facebook by sending me a friend request. And when you go into the Facebook group, go to the top and read the welcome post and follow the instructions inside. Introduce yourself. Let's get to see who's on here, what you're looking to do and accomplish, and be sure to follow me on Facebook so you're notified on special trainings. And I'm going to leave you with this. Something exciting is coming soon to this group. I can't say anything more than that, but as I'm finalizing the details. All right, I'll give you a teaser. It's a client case study on how I teach my clients how to double their revenues in 12 months using very specific profit acceleration strategies. I don't care how small or how large your revenues are, you will not want to miss this. So watch this group over the next few days, the next couple of weeks. You're really going to like what I have coming up here soon. I would love to hear from you, what you're excited about for this group. Feel free to share in the comments or on your own post. And if you know other window cleaners and other pressure washers with revenues over that $100,000 annual mark, invite them into the group. And again, I call this group the $1 Million Facebook group for window cleaners and pressure washers. I want to thank you all for being a part of this live stream. This is very, very super special to me. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited about getting involved with this. And hey, we'll see you on the inside. So thank you again. I super appreciate it.